Hi, here is Sebastian, creator of widget'o, the live website editor. Today I would like to show you how to create a website from scratch. So, let's begin. Here we have an empty website. It's called Playground. So first let's log in. To log in you have to click on the flash icon. Usually it's on the bottom of the screen. So you click on the icon, just provide your admin and password and you click login. After the page is loaded, you can clearly see another flash icon, this time on the top left corner, and you see a few options here. That's a toolbox. So here we have save, page metadata, toggle widgets, revert changes, then upload files, manager of files, pages manager, user settings, and option to log out. So maybe let's start with adding something. But you clearly see that there is just nothing, so how come you know what is a widget, what's not a widget? To help you out with that, so let's go back to the toolbox. You go to the toolbox, you click toggle widgets, and you see now each widget is surrounded by a red box or a red line, if you will. So for instance, let's edit a title of the website that is located in the nav bar on top. So for instance here, you see there is an edit, pop over, so you click on edit. You can just always move around the pop-up that shows up. You see there is editing, title. You can paste here a title, for instance, let's say it, my website. And you click close. As you see, there is a my website text that we've just entered. And we can add something more here. So let's add maybe a header image. So here you see there are two boxes, two thick lines. One is on top, that is a header, and one on the bottom, that is content. So as you see, as I hover over the boxes with my mouse, there is a manage option for both. So in order to get in, so especially on the very beginning when the page is almost empty, you can use another way to open up the either manage or edit mode. You can just press Ctrl and double click on a widget that you are interested in. Once again, you can just move around the pop-up and you can enter ID of whatever widget you are interested in. So let's add a image here. So let's scroll back here, add an image. You can enter an ID, but if the page is almost empty, you can just leave it as it is for now. And you can add an image, and then you have to apply the changes. And as you see, there is an image in the background, so you can close it. So let's toggle widgets once again to move it back. And as you see, this is your website at the moment. If you want to edit a little bit more the website that you have, so let's try to edit the image. You have to go to the image itself. You can click on edit, or once again Control and click, and you see those are the options for this specific widget. So you have the title. So let's change the title from title itself to my website. A subtitle. So let's say that we want to remove the website. As you see, there is as well a line on the bottom of my website text. This is this HR option that you can either select or deselect. So let's click deselect this time. And in the image section, you have two images, so we can pick one. Those images I've entered before, so they are now available to be used within application. So you can close it. And now you see there is my website and there is an image in the background. So let's save the progress. So once again, you have to go to the toolbox, click save, and you wait a bit for a pop-up to appear that the page is saved. Okay, so let's add maybe one or two more widgets. And now not in the header section, but in the content section. So let's go once again and toggle widgets. You see once again the borders. And now let's go to the content. You see editing content. And now let's add two widgets. One is header 1, that's just the header. You can always apply changes to see what's here. You see there is a header. And as well you can add, let's say, a panel this time, panel service. Let's say this first service, and you see there is an ID here. You can apply changes, and you see there is your widget. We can close this. So we are quite happy what we see at the moment, so we can once again toggle widgets back, so to see how the website looks like. So let's edit those two widgets that we've added. So on top we have the header widget. Once again edit. Header, let's say that we've added a service, so let's call it services. We don't need subheader, so let's just remove it and we can close this. As you see, there is services header, and then we have the box here on the bottom. This is the services panel. We can as well edit this, as you have a lot more options here because it's a more complex widget. You see there is a title panel. Let's say there's like, let's call it mail service. We've changed the title. Now we can change the icon. In order to do that, you have to enter the name of the icon. Here we have FA check. We can change it to envelope. And there you go. There is an envelope. In future releases, we will have a drop down here to select the icons that you have available. For now, you have to just enter the text. And here, some text. Let's say just a simple text. This is a new mail service. And let's say that we don't want the link on the bottom. It doesn't matter then the link itself, so you can close it, and there you go. There is a very simple website that we've just created in few minutes. So let's save it. And let's log out. As you see, that's the website. So everything what we've created during this tutorial is on the website. So you can just access the website. The title is there, as well the header and the panel here that we've added. Once again, have fun with widget'o. If you need anything, just contact us on widget'o.net. Thank you very much.